welcome to Phantom Reacts, where I react to your favorite content. Today we got top 10 strongest characters in DC Comics.
The top 10 strongest DC Comics characters. First up, we have World Forger.
I don't know what this is.
A lot of his clout hasn't been around as much since his
he's a gorilla?
big moments where, Superman had that infamous moment in the 6th dimension.
See, I predict Superman and Darkseid from be on this list.
Wally said, hey, we got to be careful around this guy. He could possibly delete us if he so chooses. This is someone that literally gets weakened coming down into the multiverse. He's an absolute stud. Someone I would put 10 just because the other characters at their full power.
Is that Batman Beyond right there?
Should be above him. He's got some caveats to him, but he's also sort of tied with Time Trapper. Time Trapper is someone who is relative to World Forger. They kind of pull up at the same time to face similar fates.
I don't know that is either.
There is acknowledgement from Time Trapper.
These some cool looking Batman.
So that does give us a bounce off point, but these two, these high outer beings, they belong at the 10th and 9th spot. Next up, Young West, Jai West, right? The son of the Flash. He has bullshit powers. He's almost like a Franklin in the way he can shape like
the son of the Flash.
Source
really?
Your power. More of a recent.
I didn't know he was born with powers.
Notably, someone who hasn't realized or actualized their actual power. Their full power, I'm not sure where that will end up being. It could even be stronger than Wally one day.
I haven't seen really like the DC movies recently.
But regardless,
the last DC movie I've seen was the
he's someone that's pretty broken, and I think does belong here.
Was the Justice League, not the 4-hour version, but like the regular version.
Information and potential additions. So we will.
I mean, I've seen this new Superman though.
Next up is Captain Atom. Perpetual jobber, sort of like Silver Surfer, except when he's in his bag and his actual power, it's fucking absurd. Granted, Surfer is too, but not to the degree of Captain Atom. It was recently realized in
Captain
current
Atom
continuity.
I don't actually know a lot of these characters. These are definitely like comic exclusives. I think I've heard of this guy before though.
He can even make these abilities stronger. When all of the superpowers are taken away, Captain Atom can give them all back, and he can bestow them upon other people.
Bestow them on other people.
Insane. This art has put him at a crazy level. I mean, he's scaled above the Legion of Doom.
Kind of godly.
Just a little percentage of his power. So he's busted. But interesting enough, he also said, maybe I can finally go one-on-one with Superman, which is crazy. But
so like I thought, Superman's gonna be a lot higher on this list. I predict Superman top 3.
Now, I know I'm known for shitting on Wally West. I'm known for shitting on the Flash in general, but I gotta acknowledge the power, right? Flash at this point, Wally, especially full power, he's band for band, right up there with Superman. Like doing absurd shit, running out of the stories, running out of the narrative, interacting with guys.
I did hear that Wally is better than Barry Allen. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but
Superman tiers, and that's why we have him. So
only time I've seen Wally is in the Teen Titans show. When he had the little yellow suit, little fire.
Now, in my server, which is my public server, anyone can join up. We've been talking a lot about these rankings the last couple days. A lot of people have Superman above Superboy Prime. I don't. I'm gonna let my nuts hang a little bit and just say I think Superman Prime or Superboy Prime is stronger. Now, Superman here...
Superboy above Superman, really?
His fucking narrative, his power, is what's the foundation for all of DC. As hope remains, Superman's in it, right?
I haven't actually seen Superboy in anything, but I've heard of him having like movies with Robin and things like that.
Source power to Orion. He's going to be the one in the KO event, hopefully.
Like cartoon movies.
He's an absolute beast. We've covered him plenty. You can go check out my videos on Superman, the recent ones. We've covered him plenty. Time Trapper says he can kill him if he wants to. He's absurd. So that's why we have Superman so high up on the list. But like I mentioned, my next one is Superboy Prime. Superboy Prime is someone who I was kind of wrong about sometimes.
Oh yeah, that design looked fire. Nice costume. I really like what we got going on with the shoulders, everything.
Punch. This is someone that ignores the confounds of time, space, dimensions, even stories, narratives, and authors. Okay. He pops up whenever he wants, in stories whenever he wants, out of stories whenever he wants. He's killed a Superman before, and I already told you how busted narratively Superman is.
Wow.
He is an anomaly, even to the likes of Superman, time travel, all these characters. He can join events when he wants. He's the reason The Darkest Knight, the Batman Who Laughs, was finally taken down. Someone was brawling with Perpetua. It's absurd. Superboy Prime is the anomaly.
They talk about Batman like he was like top tier.
And I have him at number 4.
I've heard of the
Next
Batman
up,
Who Laughs, but
Darkseid. Now, Darkseid has reached
I know he's that strong.
absurd level.
I knew Darkseid was gonna be up
This
there.
is someone who I can't say is Great Darkness level, but he's capable of reaching that level. Fun fact: in the Ostrander run with Spectre, Spectre didn't want to let him know that Presence was gone because Darkseid believes he can be Presence. He would try to take that throne. But he is someone who broke out of his existence, his narrative, his idea, even abandoning Superman's narrative. Went off and created his own verse. He's the reason all of DC Comics is the way it is now.
Huh?
He's the reason there's about to be the KO event, which characters down below are subjected to. His little gremlins beat up time traveler. Like, Darkseid now is
Really?
fucking broken. So currently, I have him at number 3. Peak Darkseid, as strong as we've seen. Next up, number 2.
Yeah, I knew he was
got
gonna
the
be up
Great
there.
Darkness, and this is kind of tied with number 1, which is the
Darkseid top 3 ain't that bad.
Kind of the opposite to the Presence. It's not necessarily evil, but it's just
Hey, I seen
the nothingness
I seen Dick Grayson over there fighting up there fighting too.
Had deals in the
You know what I'm
past.
saying? Don't
Separating
sleep
them.
on my
Lucifer
boy.
and all those characters come from the Great Darkness, or tied to it. I would say it's bare minimum number 2, but you can argue tied for 1 with the Presence. Depends on where you lean on how that dynamic works. But at number 1, obviously,
I haven't heard this guy.
given I just mentioned it, I still have the Presence in current DC Comics. The Presence should be the supreme power currently.
Okay, I've
Nothing
heard of the
current
Presence.
standings of DC Comics, how it currently sits in the cosmology.
I heard he's like the
I
one
haven't
above
seen
all
anything
of the
to suggest
DC
something
comics.
above Presence right now, so I'm not going to say something is above the Presence. The Presence should be the all power right now. The strongest thing in DC. Is it infallible? Could there be something above it? Sure, it's fucking comic books. Do you think there is something above the Presence in 20 big?
Is that Dr. Doom or am I tripping? I was surprised that Superman actually wasn't higher on the list. They did have him top 5, but I was definitely expecting him to be like top 3. I did not know Superboy was stronger than Superman. I know a lot of people have liked this last Superman movie. I actually didn't. I thought it was overrated. I thought the Man of Steel archetype of Superman was better. The Superman 2025 movie, it did a couple things right that I liked. I liked the new take on Superman, but like I didn't really like their execution. James Gunn doesn't know how to make solo movies. I thought he treated it a lot more like a Justice League group movie than the actual Superman movie, considering it's his first movie. Then I didn't even like the Justice Gang in the movie. I didn't like their personalities or design.